Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. So, we have quite a bit to discuss, and I want to make sure that everybody gets this for those that it applies to, which would mean either, respected, witches or students, prospective witches and students, as well as clients. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here. I was actually trying to upload that little audio that I really, really like. I have an important announcement to make to you guys that we need to talk about. And it is early morning Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Happy Monday. Shout out to Yemi Ya, who I believe this is her day. I believe. Hold on a minute. All right, so there's quite a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. Things are moving very quickly for me. I don't know about you guys, but I want to talk to you guys about some huge changes that I am going to be making. I hope you guys can still hear me because I was messing around on the internet. I had to search something up. So hopefully you guys can hear me. It didn't blip out. So, um, first of all, I want to do a new moon reminder. Okay. We have a dark moon, which is AKA a new moon, is coming up on January the 21st of 2023. It's going to be our first new moon of this year. And I will be doing a reading on this, but this is going to be coming up in 5 days. A lot of you guys need to understand the types of workings that can be done during the dark moon, including baneful magic against you, as well as things manifesting out of the dark. Okay. Now, if you were in my Friday the 13th ritual, you're covered. Especially if you did the Friday the 13th ritual in addition to your regular work. Okay. Now, when I say a curse, when I say things manifesting, I don't mean people making a YouTube video about you. I'm not talking about somebody doing a smear campaign against you. I'm not talking about a hater lying on you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where your haters that might be doing things like that to you can possibly cause some kind of calamity in your life. Okay. As long as you have done the work and you have protected yourself, you will be fine. Haters are going to hate. People are going to do all sorts of weird, off putting things to you. That's not a curse. Now, if it is a sign, however, like for example, what we talked about last night, where there may be a family member that's against you or some psychotic, controlling stalker that might be doing some kind of spiritual work on you, then obviously you know that you got to do what you got to do. Okay. Now, the dark moon is excellent for cleanses, for banishings, for curses, if you have to curse your enemies. The dark moon is good for everything, new beginnings, new jobs, If you guys want raises, it's good for everything. But see, a lot of times people will have that energy sneak up on you. It's not about hating the moon, it's about riding the moon. Okay. And listen, you got to understand that I have survived for several years with everybody and they stankin' mama hating on me. Okay. And while a lot of people may think that it seems stressful, trust me, it's not. I in fact, I have a huge shipment of candles coming in the next couple of days to get that work done for you guys. If you guys want to get in as a client, I'm not talking about having destructive and low-rated people respect you. That's not what we want in life. What we want is money, success, and progression. Don't care about if people that you shouldn't want to be friends with respect you or not. Okay. Now, unfortunately, haters will threaten. They will because, apparently they seem to have some kind of consciousness of their failures in life. Okay. So unfortunately, there probably will be times when people will be very threatening of you. And they will be very manipulative. Okay. However, leave that up to me. I am the spiritualist that specializes in dealing with the entities, demons, curses, and hexes. Okay. This is a great time to become a client. I will be offering specials all year long. But right now, I am offering 45%. Let me give you guys the coupon code for your readings. You can get 45% off of your readings. Give y'all that code real quick. And then also my rituals are 45% off as well. Okay. So if you guys want to schedule a reading with me, if you guys want to get your work in, now would be the best time for you to do it, because in 2024, while I always offer specials all year, that's called good business marketing. Okay. It won't be what it is this year. Okay. So make sure that you guys get on my schedule, especially if you're looking for the new moon. Okay. If you're looking for a new job, maybe a new lover, maybe you're looking to cut ties with somebody, maybe you're looking to, do some breakup work on somebody, maybe you're looking to get maybe you're looking to go into a new field. Okay. Now there's been quite a few people that have been asking me about classes in witchcraft and even my tarot classes. You guys will be able to sign up for classes starting in either April or May. Okay. So I will make an announcement. I mean, you can sign up for them. They're not going to be discounted. Okay. My classes are not discounted, but my spell work is, and my readings and consultations. Okay. All right. Now, very important announcement coming up. Divine Services Apothecary is relocating. Okay. I wish I had some some celebration music. Okay. Like some cheers and stuff. Okay. I'm moving. My company is moving. I'm going to be moving addresses. Okay. In fact, I'm relocating completely out of the state of Georgia. Okay. So we all know that there is a group of nobodies. Okay. I'm talking to the people that understand how delusional people can be. There's a group of nobodies who are already gearing up, and this ties in with Mbulk. This ties in with February. Okay. They're already gearing up to harass me on Valentine's Day. Now, I want to talk to you guys about this because honestly, I'm happy and satisfied every holiday. I'm guessing that somebody that considers themselves to be left out, or either a side chick, or either a woman, or somebody that's very ugly, they make a huge deal out of holidays. And we know that this group of people, who are, by the way, under investigation from the FBI, okay, because of their stalking and harassment. One of the main stalkers in charge, who was exposed yesterday early. If you want to check that, catch that expose, you can look at my other website, my other channel. For some reason, she's focused on Valentine's Day, and I'm focused on relocating. So as you can see, these people are not in sync with me. They only, and they're just now finding out what's going on in my life. Trust me, the last thing I'm going to be thinking about is Valentine's Day. I mean, of course, I'll be getting loved on and loving on my family and chilling, and I always have chocolates and fun and wine on Valentine's Day. But they're focused on it because these people are obsessed. I'm going to be moving during that time. So as you can see, while these people constantly stay focused on me, what I'm doing in my actual real life is the complete opposite. And it's very sad. It's very sad when you see it. I am urging a lot of you to stop paying attention to these stupid people. They are nobodies. They have no connection to Jamila Briscoe. They have no connection to Divine Services Apothecary. I have a couple of sick people in my family that are obsessed and weird. I don't have anything to do with those people whatsoever. So those people are throwing their lives away, literally. Okay. So this chick, they're creating all sorts of cartoons and weirdness that they don't get paid for, while I am packing. Literally I've been packing. So I'm moving. Okay. And so here's why I'm telling you guys this. I would like for all of you to have your bids in. Those of you that are going to be on my February cycle, as well as those of you that are going to be doing Mbulk. Yes, I will be doing Mbulk in this house. Yes, I will. But those of you that, because I'm going to be transitioning, okay? I'm going to be transitioning. Okay. So those of you that are planning to become clients, or either planning to work with me coming up in February, I know how to make it do what it do. Okay, I'll only need about a week or two to transition. It doesn't mean that I won't be working on your work, but what that means is that I'm going to be moving your work from here to a different address. Okay. And that's actually going to be a very, very, very positive thing for you guys. So I'm definitely moving away. Okay. Because it's a good business decision. And then also the legion, I don't want to call them legion, the unfortunate group of stalkers who are now under investigation of the FBI. They know where I live, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't. Not that I don't feel safe in my home. Trust me, I feel very, very safe in my home. It's just a point of my family's peace of mind, some of the crazy, neurotic stuff. These people need to get mental help. Trust me, it is sick, these people. Religion really messes people up. It does. It messes people up. And if you're not able to break that programming to where you stay stuck, you just pretty much stay a child forever. And in my humble opinion, I don't believe that that's what God wants. Because if God wanted that, he would just hand everything to you. And a lot of you know, okay, a lot of you know that God don't give out handouts. Okay, a lot of you know that. Okay, when you step into the real world, into reality, okay, I've been on YouTube advertising my company for 8 years now. And the money that I make I earn every penny of it. Okay. No, Roberto, I didn't. So a lot of you guys are looking at, speaking of the link that you sent me, a lot of you guys are looking at the disturbing Black manosphere on YouTube. They're very disturbing. To assert their dominance, since they feel so weak in a world and they feel so out of place, what I've noticed is that they like to pretend and have this fantasy that they have Black women in some kind of enslavement. It's very weird. Thank God these men have no actual real power. Thank God that it's all a delusion, because that's what it is. It's a delusion. These are bottom of the barrel men who prey upon your emotions by lying to people. Bottom of the barrel men who prey on men's emotions just because they want to be manipulative. It's like dealing with a little child. You know how a child would throw a fit to get your attention? That's literally the types that they are. Okay. Thank God they don't set laws, because unfortunately women would be tied up in chains, face down, booty up, and forced to have sex with these disease-ridden men. Thank the goddess for strong-willed Viking queens like myself. Oh, okay, Roberto. You know that I already got Miss London. You know, it's a lot of things that I do to handle and take care of these people. I don't just know how to put something in a jar or make a spell work. I actually practice sorcery. So I'm not worried about any of those people. I am, however, giving them that work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of not important at this moment. I'm trying to brief my clients on what is going on. Okay. So, but I will talk about this, Roberto. I'm glad you came in here. I was speaking about on my other channel about how some of these channels of these low life did boule on the down low, sick, misogynistic men. And I was speaking about it a little bit, and I was talking about how in the past several years, I have had several women that have came to me that have been domestically abused, that have been verbally abused by watching some of those men's channels. Okay. Now, obviously, you know, when you look at people like Kevin Samuels, okay, Kevin Samuels passed away last year. Okay. They are the same exact way. Their fate probably will be the same. It's just the truth. Okay. Even though we can't really predict, you know, I, I don't even want to say that, but at the end of the day, they are creating such a toxic environment for women and children that Mother Earth purely wants to eliminate them. And this is the God to honest truth. So you do have to mind what you watch in social media and who influences you. And if somebody is influencing poverty, abuse, judgment, unfair judgment, scapegoating on you, witchcraft is your potion. Don't you ever let those men convince you of anything else. Otherwise, they have convinced you. And I do realize because we were talking about that chick Sandy Roberto. I went and looked on her Facebook and she was kind of supportive. There's a lot of black women that are supportive, and I don't know if they're women. They're very ambiguous as far as their gender, but those so-called women support abusive men who have a foundation in hate. You don't ever look to somebody that supports a man in his foundation of hatred and dysfunction with the inability of growth and change. We don't care about those women that decide that that's what they want to do because it's a dead end in life that will never get them anywhere. And it is the truth. So I have had women contact me. I've had women contact me about Kevin Samuels. I've had women contact me about a lot of those men in that black manosphere. And, they've told me, I am faithful to my husband. And my husband began to look at this person's channel and um, he began to, abuse me and accuse me of cheating and just weirdness. That is because y'all have to understand that there is demons that govern over everybody's channel. Okay. Now God governs over this channel. Now, which God that is left up to your interpretation. There are many gods that govern over my channel, which is why I'm so universal and global. And many, many, many different people come to me from many, many different areas, many, many different countries, many, many different walks of life. Okay. You're right, Roberto. There's no need for the abuse. If a couple gets into a fight or an argument, that's a different thing. But when you fighting over some complete loser that has an intent to do harm to women, that is a shame. That is a war that you are in, and it sucks and it's sad. Okay. So, people that understand this message will get it. Any strange black man in social media, a strange group of black men claiming that they own you, you know that that person is delusional and that person has a very, very bad mental ill. It's called delusional disorder. They are literally that delusional. It's sad, but it goes on and on and on. The one thing that we have to understand is that you cannot change those people. Why even keep trying? I've seen black men try to talk some sense to them. It's not going to happen. Stop wasting your breath. You're going to talk and talk and talk until you're blue in the face. Makes no sense. Okay. In the meantime, between time, I got those people. Those men have no power just because they're able to flash a photo, or maybe if they, played on somebody's emotions and, they saw somebody in the nude. They're childish, they're broke. If you continue to be influenced by people like that, you will have nothing in life. I've got women in their going all the way up to their 60s, going all the way down to their early 20s that are contacting me. Hey, what's up, Christian? Hello. Hi. So, it doesn't matter what they do or what they say. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys want to see an increase of your income. That's definitely going to happen. A lot of you guys want to get healthier as far as how you feel. It doesn't matter your weight, your height. It's all about how you feel. I feel great. When I say that, I start getting psychically attacked when I say that. Okay. It's sad. It's not psychically attacked. They want to feed on you because they feel like crap. They wake up every day feeling like crap. And some of y'all have started waking up every day feeling like crap. And it's sad, but it's the truth. Okay, and they're not our problem. They have no connection with Divine Services Apothecary whatsoever. None. Okay. And to be honest with you, you know how, like, when you move into a house and somebody comes over and brings roaches, and those roaches try to multiply in your house, but you spray them with bug spray and they all die? Those people are reminiscent of roaches. That is not a racist statement. This is literally the behavior of these people. This is what they try to do. They try to move in like roaches, home in on people. They're not even hornets. It'd be different if they were hornets or bees. They're not even bees or hornets. These are literally low to the ground roaches. I want to say this to people that are outside of my culture as a Black woman. That is not the norm of Black men. So they don't represent us Black women. They don't represent us progressive Black people. They don't. I am in full support, and I stand with Charles Barkley on what he said. And yeah, these people can be dangerous because when they see you obtain something, yeah, they do want to kill you. They are jealous. They do have a lot of mental problems. They do need to be locked up. The fact that they've been on YouTube harassing a business owner for the past several years as a witch, and see, this is one thing that they have tried to do. My only responsibility is to make sure that their negativity does not affect me. Okay. It is not my job to fix those people. If I were to fix every last one of them people, it would take every bit of my resources. It would take healing. It would take curse breaking. It would take a lot to fix those people. And that is not my responsibility. So the fact that every single day they just blah, 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 every single day, that is not my challenge. Then also another thing I want to assure a lot of you guys, they are not my karma. They're not. I haven't done anything. I haven't disrespected my mother. I haven't done anything. I have defended myself and stood up and stood my ground for my basic rights as a human being. And these people, okay, just like they've done to their own family members, have decided to try to violate somebody's constitutionally protected rights. So nothing that they say matters. Nothing. We're done. Okay. Now I'm going to be making that transition within the next, you guys will know when I'm at my new location. Of course, I'm not going to give my location, but you guys will know when I'm at my new location. Okay. And, it just is what it is, Now, I will tell you that if you are affected by those people, for example, when I showed my success on my other channel, literally I had 1 thumbs up. Listen, if you get down with those people in any kind of way, you need help, you are at risk of death, heart attack, or stroke at any moment. If you get jealous of somebody else's success, that is a spirit that is on you, and that is a spirit that is going to keep you down for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to function in society. I don't mind helping people like that, or people that are dealing with people like that, because that's evidently one of the biggest things that people are dealing with is people hating and people being very, very sensitive to that hate, to the point where it gives them anxiety, to the point where they are willing to bend over backwards to try to please people like that. And see, Jamila is not like that. It's not difficult. I don't give in. I don't relent and I don't fold for anybody. I have stood my ground consistently for 7 years. Even though these people have even threatened my children, they are never a threat to my children. In fact, you know, they need to be careful when it comes to my children, because my children were born into this world with their own little guiders and protectors. I just give them extra mama's protection. You had one of them over there. He's going back several years ago, trying to convince people, doing a smear campaign. The only person that they are going to smear is them. If I were to sit here and tell you that a group of haters are able to destroy you or ruin your life, I would not be an authentic witch. Okay? I would not be an authentic witch. That's what it's for. It is there to give you the defense that you need. Okay? It is there to give you the defense that you need. Okay? Now, as far as them trolling, you know, I would never bring my children on this platform, but trust me, all of my children have had to bear witness for me. And I have an excellent relationship with all of my children, all of them, that can never ever be moved. So, you know, a lot of them unfortunately are factually traumatized by their parents, which I work with people every single day that have some kind of trauma because of their parents. Those of you that go and you get the help, you get the spiritual help that you need, or even the mental help at the same time. You guys are light years ahead of these people, because in reality, it was their mother that was a horrible mother. And they can't be brave enough to stand up and face the truth, which that is the truth. Okay. They need to deal with their own stuff and they won't. Those of you that are responsible enough to deal with what you got to deal with, this is the reason why God is going to bless you, and God is blessing you right now. That's why they are hurt. That's why they are upset. That is why they are jealous. That is why they have never been able to push forward in life. Okay. You don't have to, a lot of you guys that work with me know that you don't have to allow those things that may have happened to you as a child, or even things that have happened to you as an adult. You don't have to allow that to affect you, because it doesn't affect me at all. I keep moving forward like the chariot. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to be moving. And what I'm going to do is, you know, a week before I move, I'm going to have everybody jarred with, you know, your intent in jars and stuff. And in that way, I don't have to move and, you know, necessarily, there'll probably be a few vigil candles that I'll have to blow out before we actually move. I'm not going to say where I'm moving for. I'm just saying the announcement, it's not a lie, but the announcement is that I am relocating out of Georgia. That's not a lie. People have the right to say whatever they want to say. It doesn't make them a liar. People say what they need to say to get through what they need to get through. So as far as it is now, I am leaving the state of Georgia. I'm not going back to my hometown, but I'm definitely leaving the state of Georgia. Okay. Um, and so, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that, is what we're going to do. We're going to leave it at that. The location that I am at, the people that I communicate with, will definitely not be disclosing my location. Good morning, Shamika. I need to call you when I get off of here, too. Good morning. Blessings to you too. We got a lot of trolls in here right now, Shamika, except for Roberto goes to jail. He's a nice troll in that sector, but we got a lot of, they're doing a lot of trolling because, they, it's basic psychology. If you're a person that has absolutely no control over your life, if you feel like you don't have any power to change your situation, then, which is a very bad thing to do, try to control somebody else in their situation. Well, that's not going to work for you. You need to grab a hold and control your own life. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to call you when I get off of here, Shamika. But so I'm going to make, I'm trying to think, I'll be making an announcement of some sort afterwards, after I move. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to say the date that I'm going to move because I believe that these people are actually that crazy, but Spirit has already assured me that there will be a lot of confusion the day that I move, to the point where even if they planned on watching my house, which is totally insane, but even if they plan on watching my house so that they can follow me somehow, it'll be confusion and chaos in those people's lives. So they are going to find out how so not worth it any of this was, because it's not worth it. Okay. And it's really sad. The only thing that they're good at is as though everything is okay, but they're not okay. Those people are not okay. They're suffering. And they will suffer as long as they are harassing and stalking a business owner on YouTube. They think that they can get away with it because I'm Black, and these are Black people. Harriet Tubman would probably pull out her shotgun on them. Trust me. Okay. Because and you know what? Freedom from physical or mental slavery is not just a Black thing. Y'all got to realize that the same thing happens in white families. The same thing happens in Indian families. The same thing happens. So it ain't just a Black thing. But, the stalkers think that they can get away with what they're doing because I'm Black. Because they have no respect for their own mothers, and they have no respect for Black women. They have no respect for God. They have no respect for anything. Okay. So in the meantime, between time, obviously the apothecary is going to be the last thing that I pack up. I'm working on packing and putting things, kind of storing things and, organizing. I'm going to be doing that, pretty much. And just to let them know, like they be on some weirdness all the way in left field, and I'm focused on moving. So they'll be completely and totally focused, just going batshit nuts, batshit crazy, going on and on and on, having no real idea of what's going on in my life, because nobody that I know is allowed to tell these people what is going on in my life. None of them. And see, this is what I tell y'all. You can't go by what you see in social media. That's just like famous people. Do y'all think that y'all really know where Beyonce lives? Do y'all think that y'all really know where Chris Brown lives? Y'all don't know where these people are actually at. If people actually knew those people's real addresses or real names, they'd be harassing the hell out of them. So, and it's insanity. It literally is insanity, and but at the end of the day, and then yeah, sometime this year I do plan to put up my brick and mortar store. I'll be making announcements as to where that is at and everything. So, And everything, all of my security is airtight, all of it. They can't access my records, they can't hack me. They can't go to my credit report or do a background check and find out where I'm at because everything is already covered. Okay. And I'm doing that because I'm a business owner with crazy stalkers. They're going to be running around in circles. It's absolutely pathetic the way they try to. And you know what? The same way that I overcame and persevered, a lot of you other Black women will, and a lot of you other white women. A lot of y'all are going to persevere and overcome that. You just can't let it stress you out. I actually had somebody about a month ago said, how do you keep your nerves intact? Well, number one, I've developed very, very thick skin. And then also, I know what's real and what's not. You can't allow these people and their fears to become your fears. That's exactly what they do. That's what they do. It's called projection. When somebody projects something to you, what are you going to do? Are you going to accept the projection, especially if it's something very, very negative? You shouldn't. I know that I don't. And I'm getting everything that I want. I'm right on time. My lease is up here. Okay. It's up. I'm leaving. Okay. So, moving out of the state of Georgia is going to be a very, very good thing for me. And I say that with a grain of salt. Okay. You never know where I'm at. You never know where I am at. Okay. When I moved to Georgia, I moved here for me. I drove my van here. I'm the one that paid for the gas to get here. I paid for everything. They want to spin a narrative, it's so disgusting. And see, just like, and listen, I never faked it until I made it. Ain't nothing fake over here. Faking it until you make it don't really work. You can own things. You can say, okay, this is mine and I own it. But if it's fake, it's fake. If it's real, it's real. Okay. And what I'm speaking about with you guys is absolutely real. And with that said, my mason jars just got here. I got to go. Shout out to all of the people that was in the Friday the 13th circle. It was an amazing, amazing circle. Everybody is loving it. I don't do rituals for these people. The burning ritual that I did yesterday, that was the only ritual I've done for these people. Otherwise, I don't do rituals for them. So they probably thought, oh, she's doing that ritual to get rid of us. Go make another video. Go keep making your videos. Your videos don't matter. The only videos that do matter are mine. When it comes to me, and a lot of you guys need to realize that you don't owe them nothing. You don't. They want to come at you as if you owe them something, and you don't. You owe it to yourself. Because they can't stop nothing. They can't bop nothing. They can't do nothing. And a lot of y'all will be dealing with a situation like that, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, they're trying to stop me." So what I have to get through my clients' heads a lot of the times is that relax. You're doing something about it. Relax. It's done. It's done already. When you pay that fee, it's done. Okay, it just can sometimes take a day up to a year for it to manifest in the physical, but it is done. Do not listen to disempowered, disenfranchised people when it comes to magic. They don't know what they're talking about. They're jealous of you guys because y'all have money to pay for the rituals. They're jealous of you guys because you love yourselves and you want better, and they don't. Okay? So let them keep heckling and jeckling. They can't throw a rotten tomato at me. I'm not on a stage. Okay? Um, readings today. I do have openings for readings. Understand this. There are some people that will have that kind of stuff going on in social media and they can't focus. I have an iron brain. Hey, pretty girl, Jean. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? I have one of those brains, and I have nerves of steel. I do. So even though they may be wilding out, going crazy, making videos, I'm over here doing readings, not thinking about those people. Okay, because I'm able to focus. First of all, I like to focus on the things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the work that I do. I enjoy doing readings, and that's what life should be about. I'm with Greg Focker's father. It's all about enjoying what you do. It is. If you enjoy it, whether or not it's programming computers, or you may enjoy making wigs, or you may whatever it is that you enjoy, okay? Because they'll try to take the joy out of your enjoyment. And that's the whole thing. The motto for this year: trust the process and protect your energy. Okay. All right, y'all. So the coupon code is 45 New Year 2023 reads to schedule your appointments. Well, you go to the website and then either I email you or I text you. Okay. To get you to set up your appointment. Okay. I do also accept Cashapp. Obviously the preference is for everybody to go to the website. Just makes it easier for taxes. How can I speak to you about something important after this live, please? If you're scheduling a reading, pretty girl Jean, you want to schedule one. But I usually, when people call my phone, 470-759-6389, I usually will give you 3 minutes and that's it. If you need to speak to me or ask me a question about something, I do give complimentary 3 minute, 3 minutes and that's it. Okay, so you can call me. That's right, Shamika. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Okay. I'll see y'all later. God is good and God is good all the time. That's all I got to say. All right. You're welcome, sweetie. Blessings.